Today, me and my dad are going to be showing you how to repaint a 3D archery target.
If you spend $400 or $500 on a McKenzie 3D target, after 2-3 years, it's going to start looking a little rough, going to get sun faded. You don't want to just toss it or have it sitting there looking bad. So we have a McKenzie mountain lion here today that as you can tell, it's looking a little rough. We're going to repaint it, recoat it, and we're going to show you how we do that. I'm going to get a little closer here and where you can see all that sun faded, all this beat up, nasty looking, up close, all scratched, you know, it just looks bad. Don't look like the same target you see at an ASA tournament.
Step 1, you can use a broom or an air compressor to get all that junk off the target. Usually whenever it's sitting in the woods for a long time, it's got spider webs, paint chips all over it. We don't want that. Go.
Step 2, we're going to put the coating on. So what we're going to use here is an elastomeric roof coating from Lowe's. They've recently changed brands, so we kind of had to change how we do it a little bit. What we do, we're using a 264. It's a little thicker. We're using that on the butt and the head, and then around the kill, where the 8 line, we use the 243 and just kind of go a little thicker with that. It's a thinner coating, but the thicker stuff here kind of filled in the 8 line where you couldn't see it as good, so we kind of do a mixture of both these.
We just got done coating our target. Now you want to let it dry to the touch. In the summer, whenever it's hot and humid, it only takes about an hour tops or so. In the winter, it might take a whole entire day, so just be patient until it's all dry. Step 3, we're going to paint the whole target the base color.
All right, the paint we use, we used to use like a color match and just paint it with a brush out of a gallon container. But after a while, we noticed it would start to peel in sheets. So we've been trying something different, and we've been using just the paint that you get from Mark's 3D targets at the ASA tournaments and just spraying it on. It's a little bit more expensive doing it this way. It's about $15 a can, but it takes 5 minutes instead of 45 to spray it. And I don't think you're gonna get those sheets coming off. So this is what I would recommend, just time. It's going to match the color of the cores, and it's going to do a great job.
We just got done spray painting on the base color. Now we're just gonna let it dry. It only takes about 30 minutes for this, not that long. If you notice a couple spots that aren't good, just touch them up a little bit, and now we just need to add on the finishing touches.
Now that our base coat's dry, our 4th step is spraying on the detail of the target. And how I do that is I just pull up a picture from Delta McKenzie's website, or I look at a picture I've took of the target before, and I kind of go off that, and I use a paintbrush for the eyes, and everything else we spray on. Some targets are easier than others. This one's a little bit tricky, but here we go. We're all finished up now with our details. Pretty much just waiting on it to dry and put a core in. As you're doing your details and you're spraying it, sometimes the paint might run, or it might spray a little wide. You can always just spray over it with the other color and just kind of trial and error till you get it done. All right, our paint is dry. We popped the core in, kind of touched up any last little bits we needed to do that kind of, you know, a little white showing through or anything. And here's the finished product.